What's up guys, and welcome to today's demonstration video. So today we will be learning about this instrument. This is the marimba, and it is a wooden 5 1/3 octave marimba, and I'll show you how to play this today. So there are different categories that you need to learn before you can play the marimba. You need to learn about hand grips, technique, and Hey guys, welcome to today's demonstration video about this instrument. For those who don't know, this big wooden piano looking music making device is called the marimba, and I will be teaching you how to play it the best way possible. So the first thing I'll be going over is hand grips. So these mallets here are what you use to play the marimba, and there are many different ways to hold them, varying from easy beginner ways to more advanced 4-mallet ways of holding the instrument, the mallets, and I'll be showing you all of those. So for those who haven't really played the marimba, they will most likely be using just 2 mallets. So the way you would hold these, most people would think just grab onto them like this and start playing. But if I come up a little closer for you to see, the way you hold these, you will put it like a T over your pointer finger and put your thumb across over it like that and leave space behind so you can flick it. So that's how you will be holding your 1 mallet. You do the same thing for your left hand, and you will go over to the marimba and play like that. So that is the 2 mallet hand grip. If you use 4 mallets, there are 3 main ways you can use it. My personal favorite is the Stevens grip. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of callus making on your fingers, so your fingers don't start bleeding out. But the Stevens grip is fairly easy once you get the hang of it. So you will have your right outside mallet and put your ring finger and pinky on, wrap them around like this. So now you have these 3 fingers to normally hold how you would hold your 2 mallet marimba. So now you have your pinky here and have a little bit of space here, and your normal T on your main mallet. So to move in and out, you will just roll the mallet across your pointer finger. And to make that the most efficient way possible, you do not want too much mallet sticking out underneath. So have a minimal amount of mallet on the bottom of that one, so your middle finger can get the bottom of it like this and move out like this. And this is my personal favorite. It's very, very maneuverable and quite sturdy, yet not that stiff and easy to move around. So you do the same thing with your left hand, and you can move them in and out to adjust what notes you are playing. The next grip I'll be teaching you is the traditional cross grip. So for this one, grab your first mallet that you would normally, how you would normally hold it, like this, and put your second mallet on your 3 back fingers and cross it over like this. Your pinky and ring finger will stabilize it, hold it in place, while your middle finger will help stabilize the cross. And to change your interval, put your thumb on the inside like a lobster claw and push outward. This is a more stable grip and easy to learn, but it is less maneuverable and kind of harder to do more fine-tuning stuff. So that is the traditional cross grip. And the third 4-mallet grip is the Burton grip. I love using this one for jazz vibraphone plays because it is a very sturdy grip and very accurate grip. So for this one, grab the mallet how you normally grab it for your first one, and just slide your second mallet through your middle and index finger and across the next mallet, like that. It'll look like this on this side, and like this. This one is very sturdy, and to adjust your interval, you just adjust your position of your fingers. So this grip is the most sturdy and the best to play if you want to get a very accurate hand grip. So everyone loves playing the marimba differently, and they will have different grips. These are all good grips, but I personally like the Stevens and Burton grip. So the next thing you need to really know how to play the marimba is technique. There is a type of way, feel you play the marimba to get the right sound out of it. You need to be very relaxed. You don't want to be stiff. That will quench the sound immediately. You want to be very relaxed and let the sound flow. The marimba is a very, very active instrument. You need to move around a lot for it. This wide range gives you an opportunity to move along with the instrument. You don't want to stand in one spot while you're playing the marimba. You can't reach the bottom, you can't reach the top. To make it more interesting, you move along with the marimba. And so making sure you're relaxed and moving with the music is an important aspect of playing the marimba. While playing the marimba, 4-mallet especially, I'll be using Stevens grip here, you always want to start on the top like this, and you want to end at the top. So for instance, playing a D here, I'm going to start up here, hit the note, and come right back up. It's one motion, not two. This gives you more time to get ready for your next note and saves energy and reaction time while you're playing. So start from the top, end on the top. So just barely touch the note and come back up. Secondly, you will not be playing with your arms like this. It looks very funny, but very inefficient and doles out the sound a lot. So your fulcrum of movement is at your wrists. So you want to make your wrists level with the marimba and move from there. So you will start at the top, end at the top. So that is another thing, rolling. If you want to roll, you will start on the top, end on the top on this one, and start on the top, end on the top on this one. While you do that, you want to keep the other mallet in place while you play the other note. I'm still working on it as well. It is musicians call it a lifelong learning experience. You can only get better as you practice. And so you want to keep the other mallet still and sturdy while the other one is playing. So if I'm playing my outside mallet, I want to keep the inside mallet sturdy while I play. As I have showed you there. So, and while you are playing, to have the right technique, if you're crossing hands over, you want to have a T formation where you make your right hand parallel to the marimba and your left hand perpendicular to it, and play overhand like that. So now actually getting to making really good sound when you hit the marimba. There's an area on the marimba where there is string running through the notes. So here you can see the setup of the notes on the marimba. If while playing, you do not want to play on the note where the string goes through the marimba notes. And you do not want to play in the middle where the air pipes go to the note, because those areas will both dull the sound. You will either play on the edge of the key or right in between the middle and the note. So like right here or right here is where you will have your best sound. So there are different hardnesses of mallets depending on where you play on a marimba, ranging from M1 to M5, which means the M stands for mallets, and the 1 is for the hardest mallet, and the 5 is for the softest mallet. You do not want to play a hard mallet on the very low keys, because the lower keys are thinner and are prone to cracking. And not only that, they will also produce the best sound out of your marimba. So here I have my M1 mallets. They're dark blue, and each mallet has a description on its shaft. So if I play, this mallet is designated for the upper half of the marimba. They sound great up here, but they will sound less good on the bottom. I'll demonstrate very softly. They will make a kind of hard wooden sound. And that is not only bad for the marimba, but will also not produce the best sound. So for the very bottom of the marimba, I have M5 mallets. And though these are way softer and will not break the keys. Sounds amazing. Okay. So marimba music is actually the exact same as piano music. These upper mallets are like the black keys on the marimba, on the piano, and the lower keys are like the white keys. So you will read marimba music exactly like piano music, and if you're reading 4-mallet marimba, they will have little numbers next to each note, depending on which mallet you will hit for that note. For instance, your top mallet will be your number 1, and your very bottom left mallet will be your number 4. So there's a lot to the marimba, but if you practice and really put time into it, you will really reap the benefits of playing this. It's a very beautiful, majestic instrument, and I'd also like to add a very peaceful instrument. It's very calming. I don't know what about it, the natural beauty of it. It's made out of nature itself, and a lot of marimbas are. And it just gives you a feeling of inner peace, at least it does for me. And others might call it a jumpy instrument. It has moods of its own. Like, you can play songs that will make you feel peaceful, or you can play songs that make you want to jump with the music. This has character. It has emotions of its own. It will make emotions that you put into the marimba while playing. So it's a very, very elegant instrument. And there are unlimited benefits of playing this. And I would love to wish you luck if you ever play the marimba, and I really do recommend that you try it out and have fun doing it, because that is always the best part. Like Mr. Brown says, happy music making. See you next time.